Ever wondered what governs the unseen universe, the spiritual realm we are all part of? It's a question as old as time itself, a riddle wrapped in the enigma of existence. We exist in a physical world, yet we sense that there's more. There's a hidden layer, an unseen universe that interweaves with our reality. This unseen universe operates on its own set of principles, its own laws. These are the spiritual laws. They're not man-made regulations or societal norms. They are fundamental, universal truths that govern everything in existence, from the vast cosmos to the tiniest atom. And yes, even our spiritual growth and journey. Imagine you're sailing in the vast ocean of life. There are waves, storms, calm waters, and beautiful sunsets. Now, what if you could understand the currents beneath the surface, the winds that fill your sails, and the celestial bodies guiding your way? Understanding the spiritual laws is akin to understanding these natural forces. They give you the wisdom to navigate life's ocean with more grace, courage, and peace. These laws aren't meant to restrict or confine you. Quite the opposite. They offer freedom. Freedom from confusion, from feeling lost or unguided. They provide a framework, a compass to steer your life towards growth, fulfillment, and inner peace. But what are these spiritual laws? And how do they influence our existence? They are 12 in total, each one unique, yet interconnected with the rest, forming a harmonious symphony that orchestrates the dance of the universe. Each law guides specific aspects of our spiritual journey, from our perception of reality to our personal growth, relationships, and our ultimate purpose. These laws have been here all along, subtly shaping our lives, yet often hidden from our conscious understanding. But today, we're about to lift the veil. We're about to step into the mystical, to delve into the unseen universe and uncover these universal truths. As we step into this mystical journey, let's uncover the first spiritual law that governs our existence. The first spiritual law is the law of divine oneness. This powerful law speaks to the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. It suggests that every thought, every emotion, and every action we express is not confined to our individual selves. Rather, they ripple out, influencing others and the universe in ways we may not immediately perceive. Consider a web, where each strand is a person, an event, a thought. Now imagine a vibration running through that web. It doesn't just affect the point of origin, but travels across the entire network. This is the essence of the law of divine oneness. Our individual consciousness is a part of the collective consciousness. The thoughts we cultivate, the emotions we harbor, the actions we undertake, they all contribute to the collective energy. So it's not just about us, it's about all of us. Mastering this law means realizing that we are not separate entities, but part of a larger whole. Moving on, we encounter the law of vibration and the law of action. Two laws that, while distinct, intertwine in a cosmic dance that defines our reality and shapes our experiences. Let's start with the law of vibration. This law posits that everything in our universe is in a constant state of motion, vibrating at varying frequencies. It's a fascinating concept that extends its roots into the most fundamental aspects of our existence. From the smallest particle to the most enormous galaxy, everything moves, vibrates, and travels in circular patterns. This perpetual dance of energy goes beyond the physical world to encompass our thoughts, feelings, and desires. But what does this mean for us? It means that our thoughts and emotions are not static. They are dynamic energy forms that vibrate at different frequencies. Positive thoughts vibrate at higher frequencies, while negative thoughts vibrate at lower ones. By consciously controlling our thoughts and emotions, we can influence the vibrations we emit, and consequently, the reality we experience. Now, let's delve into the law of action. This law is the driving force that brings our intentions to life. It states that our actions, no matter how big or small, have the power to shape our reality. It's not enough to merely wish for change or to hope for a different outcome. We must take deliberate action to manifest our desires. Our actions are the physical manifestations of our thoughts and vibrations, and they are what propel us forward on our spiritual journey. In essence, the law of action is the practical application of the law of vibration. It's about taking our vibrational energy and channeling it into tangible action. Just as a musician plucks the strings of a guitar to create vibrations that produce sound, We must act upon our intentions to create the vibrations that manifest our desires. Understanding these laws means understanding the power of our actions and vibrations. They remind us that we are not mere observers in this universe, but active participants, capable of shaping our reality through our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Next are the law of correspondence and the law of cause and effect. These two laws are fundamental to our understanding of how the universe operates and provide a framework for us to understand the experiences in our lives. The law of correspondence is an intriguing principle that proposes a mirror-like relationship between our inner world and our external reality. It states that our life reflects our inner mental and emotional state. So if you're feeling a sense of inner peace and joy, you're likely to see that reflected in your experiences and interactions. Conversely, if you're wrestling with inner turmoil or dissatisfaction, your external circumstances may mirror those feelings. This can be a challenging concept to grasp, as it suggests that we are largely responsible for the realities we create. But it also empowers us, as it means we have the capacity to change our circumstances by changing our inner state. The law of cause and effect, on the other hand, is a principle many of us are familiar with, even if we don't call it by that name. It's often simplified to the phrase, "What goes around, comes around." This law states that nothing happens by chance or outside the universal laws. Every action has a reaction or consequence, and every cause has an effect. This law implies that our actions, thoughts, and even emotions can influence our reality. It's a reminder that we are not passive observers in our lives, but active participants. Every decision we make, every word we utter, and every thought we entertain has a ripple effect, shaping our reality in ways we might not immediately perceive. Grasping these laws means acknowledging the power of our thoughts and understanding that every action has a consequence. It's about recognizing our role in creating our reality and the interconnectedness of all things. By understanding and working with these laws, we can become more conscious creators of our lives, fostering a deeper sense of harmony, fulfillment, and purpose. As we delve deeper, we discover the remaining spiritual laws. Let's start with the law of compensation. This law states that what we put out into the universe, whether it's good or bad, will come back to us in some form. Perhaps not immediately, but eventually. It's the law of what goes around, comes around. Next is the law of attraction, a law many of you may already be familiar with. It suggests that like attracts like, meaning our thoughts, feelings, and actions attract similar experiences. If we focus on positivity, we attract positive outcomes. Then there's the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. This law states that all of us have the power to change our lives. Energy is always in motion, and with our thoughts and feelings we can shift and change the energy around us and within us. The law of relativity is another intriguing one. It tells us that nothing in life means anything until we relate it to something else. Everything is relative, and it's our perspective that gives things their value or significance. Moving on to the law of polarity, it reveals that everything has an opposite: hot and cold, light and dark, good and evil. This law teaches us that opposites are simply two extremes of the same thing, and we can transform negative thoughts into positive ones. The law of rhythm states that everything has a natural cycle. The seasons change, the tide comes in and out, we wake and sleep. Life is a series of natural rhythms and cycles, and understanding this can help us to better navigate our lives. Finally, we have the law of gender. This law suggests that everything has masculine and feminine qualities, and that both are vital for creation. It's not about gender in the physical sense, but about the balance and harmony of masculine and feminine energy within all of us. In essence, these laws teach us about balance, energy, attraction, and the rhythms of life. So, what does understanding these spiritual laws mean for us? Well, these laws aren't just philosophical concepts to ponder. They're practical tools to empower our journey. By understanding and living by these spiritual laws, we can lead a more balanced, fulfilling, and meaningful life. They provide a blueprint for navigating the labyrinth of existence, helping us make sense of life's ups and downs. Imagine being able to face challenges with a serene heart, knowing that every event has a cause and effect, that the universe vibrates in harmony with our actions. Imagine understanding that we are all connected, part of a grand divine oneness. This isn't just about spirituality, it's about embracing a higher wisdom, a higher way of living. These laws aren't about binding us, but about liberating us, guiding us to our true selves. As we journey through life, let these spiritual laws guide us towards our true purpose and highest potential.